see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to Camp Randall Stadium, home to the Wisconsin Badgers. And the Scarlet Knights will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Wisconsin Badgers offense will get first crack at it here. We'll keep a close eye on the play calling and just how diligent they are in getting the tight end involved, Jesse. It just didn't work last week.
Yeah, there's no question that this coaching staff, they know the offense basically goes as their big tight end.
Oh, he's got some space. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle.
You want to know why this offense runs the football a lot? Because you got a guy that's top 5 in college football in rushing. You give him the football, and he'll continue to make plays. I imagine they're going to keep feeding him because he keeps putting up productive numbers.
Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Third and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. They'll run it from the gun. They stop him at the 23. Good pickup, but not quite enough for the first down. It'll bring up fourth down.
Now, a fourth down.
They're in field goal range here on fourth down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Looking for a push on fourth down. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
He's now piled up 68 yards on the ground, and he is well within striking distance of a 1,200-yard rushing season. And the Badgers trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Trying to slam in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Badgers!
Every offense talks about being physical, setting the tone. That is exactly what the offense just did. Run the football every play down the field. Don't try to trick them. Don't try to confuse them. Just be physical and set a tone.
7, Rutgers, 0.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Rutgers' offense will go to work for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
That is a great job getting to the quarterback. And when you're playing in Camp Randall Stadium, in one of the loudest atmospheres in all of college football, and your offensive line can't hear the snap count, and you've got dudes like T.J. Watt or J.J. Watt coming off the edge, it's not a lot of fun. It's not really fun for this quarterback right now either with this dude rushing.
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like a receiver, but they're not a receiver. A lot of times when they have the guys around them, the focus that receivers have it doesn't exist in them. And you could tell just dropped the football, lost a little bit of focus, but I think those footsteps were close enough where he heard them.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Wisely avoids the tackle with the slide. The Scarlet Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. No fair catches here, looking for room. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He'll try to do it himself. And it'll be a short game, but no need to take a big hit there on the scramble.
And that's a really good job by this defense, because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker, because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds. And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
The give to the back. At midfield, he's got room. Into the secondary on the right. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. The Badgers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Handoff to the lone back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
And the Badgers have this offense rolling. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
It's now second and goal.
Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. Ready. Tries again to get it in. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stopped short of the goal line.
I like the way this offense is ending the first half. Like, putting a good drive together. I like the running down here in this area. You got to be physical in this part of the field. You've got a good lead. You got a chance to go in the half with more momentum, continue to run the ball, eat the clock, and put some points on the board.
No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on fourth and goal from the fighting for the goal line, and the ball's out. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On the run, it's Raymond. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Scarlet Knights will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looks it in at the 40. Makes a move. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you...
Unleashes one deep. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. They're dealing with a second and long. To the ground with the back. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
That's caught. It's Griffin. He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Smith wants to throw. Bringing the heat. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. The Badgers send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Breaks into the open. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Here comes the offense on 1st down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
They'll ride the hot hand. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Scarlet Knights are in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Got it behind the line. It's Raymond. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary.
7, Rutgers 0.
So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. To the air, it's Harrell. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good 2nd down situations.
Listen to this place. Oh, man, and they love their Badgers. 3rd down coming. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. The Scarlet Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Might as well stick with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. Here's a heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And the Scarlet Knights will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. They'll leave it with him. That hole closed quickly. He'll get 1 out to the 6.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to him. He gets him at the 21, but a big play there to get away from the shadow of the goalpost. They picked up 15.
Really good-looking run right there. He reminds me of one of the greatest Wisconsin players of all time, Heisman Trophy winner Ron Dane, who was a teammate of mine with the New York Giants, and he was so good at being patient and setting up blocks. This guy shows that patience as well. He really helps out the running game because he's not in a rush. He just takes his time and carves his way through the defense.
And the Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Smith dropping to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Griffin. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Ready. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Ray. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. Picks up the first down. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Well, the most insightful analysis I can come up with on that one is that didn't work. Back to the drawing board to see if there's something that works a little better soon.
Or if I can quote the great Reese Davis, that was very ungood. Not a productive first down play.
Brought down at the 46-yard line.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
Here we go. Set.
From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Badgers decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They've gotten very little done on their first 3 possessions, hoping this one will be more productive. Back to throw, it's Harrell. Makes the grab, it's Duff. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run...
Turning it on! Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Scarlet Knights headed quickly to the line.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long...
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Under fire. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. And the Scarlet Knights will punt it away on 4th down. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He's got it. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
I think you're seeing the chemistry between these two guys on that last play, right? Quarterback's on the move. He's got to find his big fella. He does a great job of finding the soft spot in the defense and settling down. He was a stationary target for his quarterback on the move, and that really helped them pick up that first.
Smith wants to throw. Got his man down the middle. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
Here we go.
Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing there.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Leaves it with the running back. Got the first down and more. Finds a crease at the 20. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
That makes the score Wisconsin 14, Rutgers 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here. We're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Scarlet Knights will hustle to the line. Back to throw, it's Harrell. Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, he's not going to get a lot of chances like that. He was in position to make the play in the end zone, put a touchdown up on the board for his team, and he drops the pass.
Looking downfield very late in the half. Takes a hit as he fires. Grabbed in the middle. It's Blake. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Got to get everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Madison.
And the Badgers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think even if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Dropping back, it's Harrell. Gets it out quickly. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, the defense knew coming into the second half here, they were going to have to crank up the pass rush, right? They've got the lead. They're going to be seeing this quarterback drop back. How can you affect him? You've got to win up front one-on-one and get home, and they did there on third down.
Corrals it at the 45. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Badgers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Badgers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They'll try to run for it. There he goes. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting first downs. That running back is one of the biggest reasons. He is a weapon.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll try the run. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Badgers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive.
Ready.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs.
Let's go.
A 1st down run in the red zone. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal?
Down.
Smith dropping to pass. Moves around to clear up the vision. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Badgers! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
And listen, if I have a playmaker at running back like that with that kind of speed, yeah, I'm going to throw the swing to him too. He drops back, surveys the field. He says, I know my guy can make a play, gets the ball in his hands right now on the swing. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
Got a man. It's Duff. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Scarlet Knights want to move quickly.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Grabbed behind the line. It's Raymond. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Scarlet Knights will punt this one away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Makes the catch at the 35. He only needs a sliver of daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The give from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go to the ground. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. And the Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. Touch pass on the run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Badgers have moved it inside the 20.
Charcoal.
Leaves it with the back. Nice move to pick up yardage.
Yeah, it's a really good job with the misdirection, right? Bringing somebody's one direction with so much speed, the defense reacts. Now you bring another guy the other direction. Hard to see one and then react to the other, especially with that kind of speed on the field, and that's why you had a big play.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, not a lot of space down here on the goal line when you're trying to run the football. You might want to think about going to the perimeter or maybe throwing it next time.
Fires to the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Grabbed behind the line. It's Blake. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Scarlet Knights want to pick up the tempo.
Second down coming up.
Takes the handoff. It's Mitchell. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Lets it fly deep downfield. It's broken up and almost intercepted on that shot to the end zone. It'll be 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll try the left side. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Handoff from the gun. Breaks into the open. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting first downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical when facing off against this offense.
As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So the final period starts with a second down play. The give to the back. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
They go to the ground. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Badgers will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive.
And the Rutgers offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Right. Single, single. Set. Ready.
Off play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we...
Turning it on! Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Scarlet Knights want to crank the tempo.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Runs through another guy. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there.
And how about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football, great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
Looking for a man. It's Harrell. That pass is incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Catch in the middle. It's Duff. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Here's the handoff. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking for room. It's Raymond. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. And the Scarlet Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. The throw. Fakes the grab. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, the ground game. Oh, it's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
And the Badgers take over 1st and 10.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. A pickup of 6. The Badgers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the tailback. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up?" And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Scarlet Knights moving quickly to the line.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do it again.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Wants to throw. It's Harrell. Quickly to the tight end. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Pressure coming. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Going to sling it on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Rutgers. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. You still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He'll try it again. There he goes. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job.